What's up, y'all?
Welcome back. Thank you for subscribing and coming back to our channel. This is Preciously Nonchalant with your girl, Miss Berry.
And OG Meek. And we have a special guest.
Hi y'all, I'm Kia.
Tell them a little bit about yourself.
Okay girl, I'm Kia, or Nakia, excuse me. I am the owner of Peaceful Bliss Candle Company.
The GOAT.
Period. We are relaunching in October, so make sure you check that out. You can find all of our latest updates on my IG page at Peaceful Bliss Candle Company, Candle Co, excuse me, on IG.
Definitely.
And thank y'all ladies for having me.
You're welcome.
Happy to have you on the show.
Definitely. And we definitely will drop her information so y'all can get into it because, yeah, it's the best candles around. Not gonna play with you. But yeah, y'all, we're gonna jump right into it. We know we've been on relationships a lot. We've been just talking about relationships. And we're still there. We're still there because it just never gets old, okay? So, we gonna hop into it. Definitely glad to have my girl on here because she definitely have a lot of good insight, you know. And we're gonna kick it off today with family relationships. Woo!
Yeah, that's a lot to talk about.
Right, so with the family relationships, the first question that we have is, do titles, no, I'm sorry.
Yeah, you're right.
Should your parents help you after 18? So like once you've grown, like you out the house, you might have went to college, might have just moved out. Should your parents still help you financially? You know, if you need to move back home. And then also give insight on, you know, your relationship, you know, with your parents or whoever, you know, you look at as a parent.
What you think?
I definitely think your parents should definitely help you. Your parents' goal should be to see you win in life. I know growing up that was my mom's thing with me and my brother. So I do think that if you need to move back home and get your stuff together, there's nothing wrong with that, and your parents should be all for helping you. Now, if you're a person that just kind of can't get your shit together, okay. But as far as just, you know, giving up once your child turns 18, I don't feel like that's okay. Like, my child can come home anytime, so.
Yeah, I definitely feel the same. I feel like your parents should help you, but that might go into what you were saying. If you bullshitting, it ain't really a necessity.
Yeah.
But and my thing with help is not like, don't solely depend on your parent to do something for you, or just think they have to do something for you. Like she said, I feel like a parent should want to see you win. So if they can do it for you, or if they can help you out in any kind of way, any good parent is gonna do that regardless.
Right.
What you think?
Yeah, I agree with both you guys. Cause like my mama, she helps me. I feel like I'm at home right now, so I don't solely rely on her. I'm not like, hey, can you give me money every 2 weeks or something? But you know, I feel like if I need to ask either one of my parents, my mama or my daddy, they're gonna be there for me. Like, and I want the same for my child. Like, you ain't never too old to ask me for anything, whether you 18 or 30. Like, I'm always gonna be there, whether it's financially, mentally, any type of support. I'm gonna give it to my daughter.
See, I feel like that's the thing that's kind of like, we're known for in the black community. Like, do you feel like our parents kind of give up on us? Not our parents, but you know, like the black.
Yeah, definitely. Because I compare black people to other races all the time, just because, like with Mexicans, you see Mexicans always packing the house out, always packing the car out. They move as a whole, and they're always helping each other out. And I feel like we lack that in the black community. We're blessed to have great families, but everybody's not blessed to have that. So definitely something we lack as black people, and we just gotta change that narrative.
Yeah, we do. And like for me, well, my daughter, when she turned 18 or, you know, finish with school, I want to be able to gift her with money, whether she want to go to college or whether she want to start a business, buy a house. Like, I want to have her set up for when, you know, just in case things don't go her way, she can have something to fall back on and not have to worry about things financially, honestly. Because I know like a lot of you know, like Caucasian people, their parents be giving them gifts to buy a house. They might get $100,000 just to buy a house.
Right.
Meanwhile, you know, we trying to get the security deposit for apartments. You know what I mean? So I feel like I'm trying to do what I can right now to set my daughter up financially for sure.
So, what you saying about the college, and it kind of made a question pop up for me. How do y'all feel about do y'all feel like y'all kids have to go to college? Like, do they have to go to school once they graduate?
Have to? No. Do I want them to? Yes. I'm well with my family, my parents. Let me say my parents. My parents are very supportive in everything that I decide to do. So that's just the type of parent I want to be. I aspire to be. Whatever my kids want to do. Now, dropping out, is that an issue? No. You're gonna finish 12th grade. You're gonna graduate. You're gonna get a diploma. That's not an option. But after that, I mean, you step into the real world. Whether you still live with me, whatever, I'm still with you. And hey, what's your next move? I always gonna be there to push you to do better, but never trying to make those moves for you or make those calls for you. So.
Right. Yeah, and I agree with that too. I feel like college, of course, yeah, I do want my son to go out and get that experience, especially because I had the option to get the experience, and but yeah, I had the option to get the experience, and I chose to kind of stay home and go to school back home, and it just kind of didn't work out. I kind of just didn't like school. But do I wish I would have went out and got the experience? Yes. But will I down my son for not wanting to go to school? No. But you gotta understand, you gotta work.
Have a plan.
Go to school, you can't. You know, you have to have a plan. Yeah. So.
And I went to school. I went off and I went to college. Only thing I said about college is if I want my daughter to go to college, which I do, if she don't want to go, if she has something else planned, that's cool. But when you go to college, make sure you know what you want to do. I'm gonna tell her, like, know exactly what you want to do, or if you feel like you need some time after high school to figure out, okay, I want to go into this field, make sure you know, because I went to college and I was like, okay, I might should have did something else. Right. It was fun though. The experience was good. But you know,
I ain't talking about the party aspect, bitch.
No, but the experience overall, like even being involved on campus and stuff, and like having friends on campus, meeting new people, people, like, you know, that's the experience I do want my daughter to have. But I also don't want her to have the experience of having so much debt after, and like not being able to get a job with her college degree, stuff like that. That matters too.
That does. That's very common too nowadays. Like people, I know so many people with degrees that either don't have a job or not even working in their field. So I feel like if you're not going to school for nursing, to be a doctor, or
something that requires, you might need to want to rethink that.
Okay, so that's bringing us to, we done talked about, you know, what we want to be as parents and how our parents support us and things like that. You can speak on, I'm asking a general question, but you can speak on your relationship with your parents or just other family members. How is y'all's relationship with y'all family?
I had a great relationship with my mom. That was kind of the only active parent around for me growing up. And I really do cherish that still to this day, even though she's gone. But I do cherish the relationship I had with my mom because just me being the mother I am today, like in the person I am, I just wouldn't be able to be like who I am if my mom, like the relationship I had with my mom wasn't how it was. You know, like I felt like I could go to my mom. Like I grew up having friends who used to have to sneak around and, you know, like they didn't have a good relationship with their mom, might get kicked out. I never experienced that. I never had to run away from home. I never had to sneak out. You know, like I had a really good relationship with my mom. So that's all I can speak on with that. It was good for me growing up. It's nothing I can really, like, I wish my mom was, my mom could cuss me out and still say, I love you all in the same sentence and hang up the phone. And I love you too, click. Yeah, so.
That's good shit. What about you?
I mean, I have a good relationship with my mama. My mama one of them supportive parents, so, you know, I mean, I don't tell her everything, but I feel like I could, even though she gonna give me a mouthful. But, you know, and I feel like with my dad, I have a good relationship with him. I can't call him, but like I grew with my mama, living in my mama's home. Not saying I couldn't call my dad, but you know, sometimes you just get more comfortable with your mom. Like, you know, that's your parent that you see on a daily basis. And then like with my other family members, like my brothers, we have good relationships. But my problem is like with my family, I don't call them as much as I should. So I could have probably even a better relationship with my siblings or, you know, my dad or whoever. You know, like, we talk, but I'm not like oh, let me text him real quick. Even though I wish I was. I think I
feel
do
like
that.
you can check in better.
Yeah, I can check in.
Yeah.
Most definitely check in better. Yeah, for sure.
It's your girl. Yeah, me and my parents' relationship. Me and my mama, that's my dog for sure.
You was about to say this.
That's my. I love her for real.
We love that. We love
Now, when it comes to my mama, I just really feel like there is nobody like my mama. My mama gonna support me in whatever. My mama just helps me for me. So that right there is enough for me. And that's the first person I'm calling. You know how they say, like, if it's an emergency, why you don't call 911? I call my mama first. Like, we gotta figure this out. Like, so our relationship is amazing. She can be mad at me. I might be mad at her. Like you said, all right, I'm gonna talk to you later. Still might call you in a couple hours. Might be 30 minutes. I'm still about to call you because I still got something else to say. We got something else to talk about.
Right.
But my friends love my mom. My mom love my friends. My mama just to go to me. And now when it comes to my daddy, now growing up, I was a daddy's girl.
But that's common though for girls, like especially with their dads being in the home.
Yeah.
Because even me not even having my daddy around, whenever he is around, well when he was around, it was just like, oh
Yeah, love
you ain't did shit for me.
Get my keys.
But I love that man. Then I love that man. But now
Because you learn, the older it comes with time you realize a lot of stuff. But excuse me, y'all. My daddy, I was a daddy's girl growing up. You know, life has its ways of just changing people. I still love him. We talk still. But my daddy, he done did a couple things that make our relationship a little rocky sometimes. I love him to death though, like, I ain't changing it. My brothers, I have a wonderful relationship with my brothers. One in particular, I can literally tell everything. The other one, we just don't talk as much, but you know, we vibe and I love him. It's all love. My sister, love her to death, but that attitude, baby, it'll change some things around here, you know?
Yeah.
Like, me and my sister, we have times where I feel like, oh, like, this relationship sister should have, and it's times where it's been some things I could question, like, dang, you know, as my sister, I wouldn't have took that route, whatever, but our relationship as of right now is good. Whether it's bad, she's still my sister. I still love her. The love's still there, you know. But that it's all good. It's all love. Me and her, we bump heads a lot, but I mean, who
what
don't?
siblings don't? Yeah, and I can agree with you too on that because, like, losing my mom kind of made me kind of look at things differently. Growing up, I used to always want to be the only child, but now without our mom being here, I'm like very grateful that I have somebody else here. So like before it used to be like, I don't like my brother, I can't stand him, all this other, but now it's kind of like, I always would tell people that I love my brother, I love him, but do I like him?
I like my brothers. I like him and I love my brother.
Now I like him. I like him. I give him about a 7 out of 10. I give him a 7 out of 10. He cool. But before, like growing up and stuff like that, I don't really care for my brother like that. I love him always, but do you feel like somebody can tell you like how you should feel about this person because of, oh, that's your brother or that's your sister or that's your, you know, like do you feel like somebody can tell you like you shouldn't, that's your brother, don't be like that?
Oh hell no, people cannot do that, but they try to.
They do.
But I feel like, you know, like they might say that because, okay, it depends on what they doing too, because you just doing some crazy stuff. Like, okay, my brother or not, I gotta cut you off.
That goes into your question.
Yeah, that's what I was going to you.
Cause you can love somebody, but you don't have to like them. So you might not like their personality, because everybody has different personalities. Even though that's your sibling, they might have a personality you might just not like. Like you might not like how they do things, or you might, but you know, it's like that's my sibling, so I love them. But I love my brothers. I like them.
That's good.
They're cool. They take care of me. I'm a little sister, so they really take care of me.
That's great, and I feel like that's kind of what it should be. And growing
I'm a
up,
little sister, and that's the look. I just be wishing
I
could. Yeah, I ain't never got that. Now I'm a little sister, and don't get me wrong. Growing up as the youngest, I did get I did get my way with my parents a lot more, you know, but I ain't never really been able to get that little sister treatment like how my brothers did. Yeah. Well, now, don't get me wrong, because I know y'all watching, and I ain't saying y'all ain't never did nothing for me, because I do love y'all. But I'm saying, like, on a level where I just felt like princess treatment because I'm the youngest. You know, like, I never got that. I never got that. Now, them mugs do look out. I love y'all. I know y'all don't look out. I'm not saying it. But, yeah.
Get them that credit, honey.
You got to, because I'm like, what?
You don't have
No.
We're not bashing y'all. We just talking.
And, I mean, and that's okay with me, though, because I really ain't never, I don't know, I ain't never act like the youngest. You know, like we all relate on the levels where it just seemed like, hey, we here with each other. You know, they don't never have to look at me as like, oh, that's the little sister because she did that. We just gotta let her slide. And I ain't never know shit like that from me. So, but as far as like relationships with other family members, my relationships with my dad's side, it's not as good as it could be. I mean, like, because we just don't talk. It's not like there's anything that has transpired. It's more so that I don't see them. We really don't even got each other's number. Like, so that's kind of hard, you know, and at our ages, it's really kind of hard to try to start growing those relationships, you know, with so much going on in life and stuff like that. As far as my mom's side, my relationship with a lot of my mom's side is pretty good. For the most part, I do have those apples in the bunch that it just don't, it's not where it is, and that recently just happened. But once again, like some of those relationships, I can honestly say I miss, or I ain't gonna say like, or let me say, they kind of hurt me that we not where we were, you know.
Is it because of what happened? Like what happened to cause it to not be where, you know?
Yeah, definitely. It's definitely more so. What happened, but and some stuff be principle, you know, like the principle stuff, like
with a lot of shit.
And then for me, it's kind of just like when it's some wrong done, accountability as grown people is just something a lot of people don't know how to do. Like, I take accountability. My homegirls can tell you, I'll be on the phone knowing I'm about to make the dumbest decision. I'm gonna tell you, like, girl, I'm about to go over here and spend my last $10 over here and get me a combo. No, that's dumb. You know I'm about to do it. We just gotta eat. Like, and that's just the pettiness. Like, that's small talk. Like, I can still be on the phone with one of them and be like, girl, this dude keep talking about coming over my house. Girl, you know I ain't supposed to let him. And then I'm like, I let him come over. Like, that's just me. Like, I can call out my faults. Now, it might be something maybe I didn't see and somebody got to check me. And that's cool and all. I ain't worried about that either, because if I was wrong or if you genuinely felt like I was wrong, that needs to be voiced.
And I don't have no problem ever saying when I'm wrong or apologizing.
Right. And see, I think that's just where the situation with some of my family, it just went wrong, because I just feel like in this situation, you couldn't apologize, you couldn't be the bigger person. It's just really no coming back. Because what I look like not being wrong, coming to you trying to like smooth over the situation, I'm owed an apology. And until I get that, the relationship is just where it stands. So
I can feel you on that for sure, because I've had a situation transpire with someone in my family as well where I know I'm owed an apology, and you know, sometimes you get tired of being a bigger person. Like, I was brought up in our household, like with my mom, you know, like, and this is pointing to my question I was gonna ask about, like, do titles like hold weight or whatever? And it's like, growing up in our household, like, if our grandma did something, if our granddad did something, if my dad did something, oh, that's your daddy. Like, but that make it okay because he wronged me, and I just go apologize, even though I may not even know what I may be apologizing about, but just to kind of get that relationship to kind of be like, for them to talk to me again or whatever. So it kind of like puts you in a cycle, even with friendships. You know what I'm saying? Like, for somebody to wrong you and you know they wronged you, you know that shit went right, you know you don't owe them no apology, but you try to come and make common grounds and like, hey, I just trying to be the bigger person. Right. Is it worth it at times being a bigger person?
No.
Sometimes depends on it really just depends on what it is.
Yeah, and who it is. Like,
so you feel like who it is, so it matters who it. So if like not saying your mom did anything, but I can speak on like if my mom did something that was just like so fucked up, but because she my mom, I should be the bigger person and go speak with her.
I ain't gonna say now when it comes to them parents, my thing more so is I ain't gonna say you should be okay with it or go apologize. I'm saying you should be able to communicate to them that what you did was wrong.
Yeah,
I felt this way. Yeah.
And it not be I'm being disrespectful.
Yeah.
But I feel like
Right.
the black community is a lot of like your parents or your grandparents.
It don't matter who they
Yeah, like they
that's just how they is.
Yeah,
That's just like you know that.
It's
That
like
ain't
well,
right
hold on.
though.
You know, like
Right.
but I feel like, for instance, like if your grandma say something and it make you feel some type of way, and you know, like sometimes
Your
people like,
grandparents, you know when they say some
yeah, it's like, oh, she old, she just be saying stuff.
Yeah.
You know, I feel like we do that with a lot of our grandparents. Like,
Yeah, for instance, when they be telling you you fat, you done got fat.
You depressed. You depressed and stressed.
Y'all think that's rude as fuck?
or just, yeah, like just simple stuff
You
like
get
that.
thick in the
Like,
thighs.
mhm.
Hey, I've been going to the gym actually. That's some stress.
Right.
I feel like,
Damn.
you know, you do got some grandmas like that, so it's like they put you in a position like, dang, do I say something? You know what I'm saying? But have y'all ever had to tell like somebody in your family, like your grandma, somebody like older, like that said something to you like that? Did you ever have to say, or have you ever said, you know what, that kind of
Hurt my feelings.
like, or that
Nope.
kind of was
I
like,
honestly say I ain't never.
I
you just kind of brush it off.
I have said something. Now, did I say like what they responded back to that? Like, cause what I said to them wasn't that they hurt my feelings. It was something regarding the event that they didn't come to. And once I said that, what they said to me back did hurt my feelings. Did I address that? No, because I feel like with you being that old, you know what you said, you know what you doing, and that shit was wrong. So
You know this shit about
Cause some people like since they old, they can say anything, especially since you're
Yeah,
younger.
so I
you know,
feel
they
like
I can say that.
I be so okay with what I've came to terms with in life is like people gonna be who they are. Like people be knowing when they're wrong. They know when they say some shit and it's kind of like, damn, that was rude, but fuck it.
Right.
You know when you done did some shit and it was some kind of flaw shit. You know when you doing some shit that's kind of like. Yeah, don't nobody really gotta tell you like, nah, that was some certain shit. If you so used to doing it in life, yeah, some people gotta tell you. But certain little ill shit, with like attitudes
They
and
be
stuff,
knowing.
you know that that was ugly. So I feel like certain stuff, I don't try to go and change with people no more. You be who you are, but I've came to the conclusion that family, friend, foe, or hoe, I don't care. That. If I don't agree with it, I don't have to deal with you. We don't gotta make this hard. I don't gotta sit and break my neck and doing not talking to you and all this stuff. Like you gonna be who you are, and that's okay.
And I've been like that. I really been like that since last year though. Like,
yeah, same.
because some people, like I said, was talking about my family. Them, which they were people I would talk to on a daily basis. Time we wake up, before we go to bed, you know, texting, you know, all this type of stuff. People that knew me, people that was close to me, people I grew up with, and it's like, damn, if them motherfuckers can change, switch up on me like that, you know, definitely anybody can. So it kind of put me in a place of, damn, when I see a motherfucker acting funny, moving funny, saying anything funny, that I just don't feel is right, cut them off, cut them where they stand. That's how I be in, because not saying like none of them ever did anything for me, but it's kind of like some stuff. If money can make you just act the ass and talk shit about your people who you know done been there for you in the time, you know, whenever was needed. If money can make you do that, like, them motherfuckers, to me, ain't no real genuine there for you because they really fuck with you, love you, whatever. You not genuine to me if money can make us fall out. Like, and I ain't talking about no, oh, you put a down payment on a car for me and I told you I was gonna give you that back and I ain't get that back because I might fall out with you about it. But I'm talking about,
you know what I'm saying?
yeah,
money to an extent.
money to
a couple thousand.
We ain't talking about $1,000. We might be talking about, yeah, we might be talking about it over 500. We might fall out with you. Like,
bills is real. Inflation is high.
I'm talking about damn $20, 30, 40. Petty change, shit, petty change, you know, like, and so if that type of little shit right there can really just make you out your mind, talk about somebody that's always been there for you, whether it was a fight, whether it was a bill needing to be paid, whether it was just emotionally listening to you vent, whether it was anything, that shit just, yeah, it just.
Cause I feel like with money, like, let's say like if I gave you $20. I wouldn't be like, damn, Dominique can get my $20 back. I wouldn't be like, oh, I'm about to
So what you gonna say don't need to give you that 1,000 back?
Now $1,000, I'm like,
I'm gonna ask her. Yo, you gotta work about these beats around here.
$1,000.
Okay, how you doing? What you doing? Yeah, you got that money.
Now that's different because $1,000. Because as an adult, you know if somebody gave you $1,000, okay, you should be trying to pay that back.
Yeah.
I don't care if it's in payments, whatever. You should be trying to get
Right.
that back. But like $24, I'm like, okay.
In real life situation, I ain't trying to talk about nobody because I know they follow me too. But real life situations, I was friends with somebody. While we were friends, I broke my phone, needed another phone. She had an extra phone, and I ain't had no money just to give her for the phone. But she was selling it. She was like, well, I'll give it to you. You know, when you get the money, just, you know, give it to me. Cool, you know. I ain't never been a motherfucker run off on nobody's shit, especially not about no phone.
Yeah.
So,
Not about no money.
I mean, that part, because like,
I'm gonna get you
on the
that.
I
real,
don't get interest, anything. Like,
that part, but you know, she gave me the phone or whatever, and you know, we done had made this agreement, but because we always together, we always kicking shit, talking, whatever, and like I tried to ghost, you know, run,
Right.
not talk to you, you know. But she made a status on the internet about if you owe me money, you need to run me my money.
social media be so much though, like, cause that be people's way of communicating. Like a person really go make a subliminal about you. You might not be knowing that this shit about you.
But no, I felt more that it was for me though, because I ain't really knowing who else owe you no money or whatever. Yeah. But I know I owe you some money.
Right.
But if I'm your friend, there is no way you should be posting no type of status like that about me. So when you do that, if you hit low, I go lower, bitch. I'm going to hell with it. Like, I
go low.
I literally just was like, well, I'm not giving you nothing for it. Like,
so at this point,
check is not chest, baby. You can't even.
Because you could have just checked and said, hey.
I mean, or you needed the. If you needed the money, like it's not like, hey, do you know when you gonna have that money? I kind of need it, you know, whatever. But as a friend, I don't give a fuck. Just ask for it, you know, ask for that money, because I know I do owe you that. So I can't get mad because you did me a favor in the beginning. So you asking for your money, why would I be hostile about you asking for what is owed?
I realize you can't never give away something, even to his friends, whoever. Don't give away something just in case you don't get it back, because that was a risk. Somebody might have hit you know what I mean?
So, even when I let people borrow anything, I let you borrow, it gotta be something that I know if you don't give it back to me, I'm okay with it.
Yeah. Now if my friends ask me for like $20, $30, $40 and I'll give it back, that ain't no big trip. But if it's like anything,
that's kind of principle though, because you really.
I mean, my thing is learn how to speak.
Yeah.
If you're needing to borrow, because that means gonna give it back. Say that. If you need to have, ask that. Okay, because it's different. I'm not expecting that money back. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like,
so
it's a difference.
Quick question then with that, you know. So I assume from that situation, y'all kind of fell out, right?
We did.
Okay, so like.
We good.
Even though, okay, that's
this was years ago.
Yeah. But so you see how easy that, not how easy, but kind of like that's your friend, but you was quick to kind of like, fuck you, or not fuck you, but kind of like, you ain't fuck with that bitch no more over whatever situation y'all had in hand. But then it goes family can do some shit like that.
Oh, see me, I'm different, because if family do it, I'm gonna say fuck you.
That's what I was about to say.
So no way.
So that's back to the question.
I ain't differentiated from shit. Y'all all stay in the same line, because if I fuck with you, if I love you, all y'all is really, you know, you might have a different relationship with somebody where y'all feel
so you do feel like, you know, titles don't hold weight no matter who you is. I agree with you.
I feel like I ain't never been in a position where I had to be like, oh, fuck that family. I mean, I ain't never had a family member just cross me or do some shit like that.
You ain't even really confrontational neither.
Yeah, I'm not a confrontational person, so I feel like people don't really cross me or say anything crazy to me, like for me to feel like, oh damn, I need to cut you off.
Do you ever feel like you let shit slide? Like maybe it was a time where you should have been offended, but you was just like, well.
That was my family.
Oh, okay.
I feel like even with damn, I done lost my train of thought.
I'm sorry.
It's
because I done had time to
what was it? I was about to say. Damn, I done lost my train of thought.
Bitch on the same glass of wine. I'm about to pull up again.
No, I'm ready for another glass. I was waiting to ask for you to pass them off.
Pass them off. But what was I gonna say? Damn, I was about to say. No, it wasn't your fault. We was having a good time.
It's a good little conversation.
It is, and this is like a passionate conversation though, because you know, like I'm a person that I don't play. If I say I love you and I fuck with you, I really do. Like,
so if I tell you I love you, don't play with me.
Okay, yeah, but I do feel like I forgot what I was gonna say.
Keep having to
It's okay, boo. Yeah. It's okay. Answer the next question. What other question we had? We talking about. Okay, so we were talking about titles because that's what you had said.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what I was gonna say. I'm not really a confrontational person. However, I am a person, and I feel like it's a good and a bad thing. I'm kind of getting better with this. Like the older I get, like I'm not a confrontational person, but you gotta understand that you ain't gonna play in my face, and I ain't gonna let shit slide without saying nothing.
Right.
So don't ever think. Ain't shit gonna slide my way.
Right.
You ain't gonna ice skate today because I'm gonna say something to you, and I don't care who it is. I don't. And I think with life circumstances and the things that happen in your life can kind of change you like that. Because I can honestly say, like before, when my mom was here, yeah, a lot of shit might could slide. But just because when I'm not confrontational, I'm more of like the peacemaker now. Because you gotta think, as us being parents as well. But you gonna, like you said, you gonna call your mama for anything. So if anybody, like a family member got you fucked up, you calling your mama like, Mom, you know. So I don't have that like protector no more. So now I'm having to be all of that. Plus, you know what I'm saying, and then being a protector to my own child as well. To like know, like
that is,
nah, you know. So it kind of, I do feel like that has changed like my perspective on stuff to where I feel like I don't give a fuck if you was my aunt. The most important person besides my son is gone. So I don't give a fuck who you is. I'm not letting that shit slide. I don't fuck with you.
Yeah.
And I'd be okay with that.
And I feel like for instance, depending on the family member, if they came me sideways, it depends on what they saying, I might just be like, okay, whatever. Because I'm not going to argue with you because I'm not going to fight with my family members. You know what I mean?
Right,
I'm not going to be like, oh yeah, let's, because I don't really got that much to say. Excuse me. If you feel some type of way about anything I did, if I was wrong, okay, I apologize. But if they come at me in a certain way, which I really haven't had, nothing like that happen, but I'd be like, okay, whatever. I kind of like just brush it off because I don't know. Because I feel like, well, I'm going to argue with you about what I'm going to argue with you for?
It's not really about arguing for me. It's more so about like, I don't like nobody, exactly. And I don't like nobody like, no, because I'm a genuine person. So I'm a good person. So I know like, you know, family, friend, anybody know like you can always call on me or whatever. So it's kind of like when you do some fucked up shit or I feel like you playing in my face, now I'm gonna have to let you know I don't even fuck with you at all, period. So now you done fucked up. So fuck you or whatever. Yeah. But so do y'all consider yourself like good friends?
I do.
I think I'm a good friend.
I think I'm a blunt friend.
me too.
I might be a little too blunt sometimes, but good friend, hell yeah. Like
I'm a good friend. I think I'm a good friend. I have a lot of blunt friends. Like you're blunt, Kira's blunt. When I was friends with Isha, she was blunt.
Oh,
I have some blunt friends for real. But you know, I
mean, they say opposites attract. Yeah. So sometimes you need a little bit of that.
I do.
Gonna lay back and chill, and you need who gonna speak up and whatever.
I definitely feel like I'm a great friend. I'm a great person, a genuine person.
I agree.
I do feel like you definitely gotta have that friend that's not your yes man. I don't want no yes man around me. I want you to be able to tell me like, not saying I do shit like this, but just speaking like on like, oh bitch, I'm about to go flatten this nigga tires. Us at being in our mid-20s, about to hit 30s, bitch, you still want to flatten tires and shit? You gotta, I'm not, it's a,
and I'm gonna tell you, you need a friend like that, but it's always that friend like me, and I'm gonna be like, it ain't even that I'm gonna say go do it. I'm just saying, if I'm the friend on the end, like, I'm about to go flatten the tires, and she like, really, at our grown ass age, really? I'm gonna be like, bitch, I don't give a fuck what you talking about. Like, that's just me. But and that's cool because as long as that friend knew they stood on what they stand on and they tried to correct you and reroute you and redirect you, because what the fuck is we really doing flattening the tires? Right. But I mean, if you that person, like some people, that is good shit. Some people like, okay, bitch, you right. You do. You need to call Jesus. It really depends. But shit, if you got some people like me, sometimes I gotta stand on what fucking said, and I'm on the way to flatten these tires. Right. I'll call you back when I'm done if you don't want to listen.
I have friends like that, like, see, we just got home, but like you said, the other day.
But you do also need them friends like, bitch, fuck that shit.
Yeah, I mean, it's just bad with
just think about it first.
I don't know if I ever told a motherfucking thing.
I've been on both ends to where like
Have I ever told y'all to chill?
I've been on both ends to where somebody has had to tell me to chill. It's not that serious. And I've also been on the end where younger, of course, I was younger, and I fucked somebody's shit up like bad.
Yeah.
And since to this day, they don't know it was me.
I'm weak.
But that
Niggas probably always gonna know that because I'm gonna leave some evidence if I don't teach your mom to tell you go outside and look.
So okay, what y'all saying?
Hold on, wait. You had said and you asked us, do we think we're good friends? Yes, I do. What is a good friend to me? Somebody who can listen to you. Somebody that, like you said, is not my yes man. Somebody who supports. Somebody who, you know, got my back. I feel like you got my back. Like, through whatever. And I ain't just saying like financial ways. I'm just saying like, do you got my back? Do you got my best interest? Do you, like you said, don't go flat them tires. Like, you know,
You got
cool.
kids on your jail.
Facts. Yeah, I mean, all of that. Real supportive, real loving, real reciprocating the energy, being the friend that they want me to be to me. So I think that's what a good friend is to me.
Yeah, I think the same thing. Like, just being there for you. Like,
Yeah. With whatever.
anything I need, you're gonna be there.
Right.
Events,
Yeah.
for my kids, for anything. Yeah.
I do feel like, as far as what I would consider a good friend, I definitely don't feel like we gotta talk every day because I am a person that I don't want to talk all the time. And it's nothing to do with you. It's more so like me. Like, I might be fucking tired, bitch. I don't want to talk today. Like, yeah, like, you might see me on Instagram and all that. I don't want to talk today. If it's an emergency, you know to call me a few times. I'll call you back. I will call you back. I am there, like.
This bitch don't ever answer.
I call you back.
She don't need it.
I answer the phone now. I'm not working.
I call you back.
I answer the phone now.
I call you back.
Y'all be shot out.
Girl, I call you back.
They are the worst. You know them little memes. You know them little memes when they be like, I give you $1 million if you call somebody and don't answer the phone. Shit, what you saying?
Yeah, I'm like, yeah, you might be
What you saying? I can call a lot of people. I can call a lot of people.
Like you say, you be tired when I answer the phone. When I was working, I would tell you, I was like, I don't even be on the phone like that no more. Like, but like for instance, me doing this Instacart and stuff. Me and you done been on the phone the past week, you know, for a couple days.
Yeah, I do that. Yeah, that's definitely.
So like, cause once I work all day, I get home, I got stuff to do. I can't really just sit on the phone. But it's not I don't want to talk. I mean, sometimes it is I'm tired, you know, I feel like talking. But I feel like I have more time to talk. Like I have more time to
it's just life. I feel like too. Like we older too. We not in high school. Too.
I don't take no offense because when y'all bitches don't answer, I call the next friend. And then I don't answer, I call the next friend.
I'm gonna tell you, know what she do.
I got about 5.
I'm gonna tell you what she do sometimes. I call the bitch back. She won't answer. I'm like,
She got already on the phone. I'm already on another call. Because if I really call and I got something to say, bitch, if I can't tell it to you, I gotta tell the niggas. Okay, like damn.
Yeah, but
I only got 2 people to call. So.
No, I got y'all too. I got Bianca. I can call who else? E. I can call E. Oh, and me and Jen and Nisha, we stay on the FaceTime. If they don't answer, I know they working or something. But yeah.
So I know that's not on the thing, but question. So how do y'all feel about? Do y'all feel like this is high school, middle school, or it's something that if you think like this and you grown, you need to grow out that shit? How y'all feel with friends being friends with people that you don't fuck with?
Friends being friends with my I don't fuck with.
Go ahead, y'all go start that one off because I'm all about loyalty.
But I feel like I'm saying, I'm not a conversational person, so I don't have like too many people that I'm not friends with.
She'll be in your enemy face, low key. No, I'm just saying. I can't hate nobody.
But no, I'm saying, but like, I mean, I feel like
it's so goddamn friendly.
I am very friendly, but I don't talk to a lot of people either. Yeah. So like, I have a few people I talk to. So like, if I'm not talking to Dominique or one of my cousins or one of my other friends, I'm really not gonna be just talking to people. I'm like my coworkers. But I'm not like a conversational person where, you know, Dominique got worried about, oh, Cindy don't like her, I ain't gonna talk to her. Because, I mean, I don't have that many people that I don't just talk to, you know what I mean?
Yeah, so I feel like it is kind of as far as like falling out with your friend about it, I feel like it is kind of high school, middle school. But I am big on loyalty side. We are adults, so I do not have to be cordial with people or whatever. But I do know where to cross that line at because I do fuck with this mother. You know.
That's what I was about to say. It depends on the relationship.
It ain't that I can't talk with you. I can't fuck with you. It's not fuck with you. But you gotta know how to fuck with her too to know that you gonna always respect her when I'm around. I ain't gonna ever no like disrespect.
I ain't never let that go on.
I feel like, you know, if you don't got to fight with some girl, she done did this, that. Yeah, I ain't talking. I'm not gonna talk to her. Like, no, I'm not gonna do that.
But for me, it's more of a see. I'm a Scorpio. Y'all know that's a loyal sign. You ain't never had a Scorpio friend.
Capricorns, we loyal
too. Get you one, baby.
I'm real loyal.
Yeah. I ain't saying y'all like that. You know, but I'm just saying, like, I take friendships, relationships, family relationships. I take them shits very, very serious. Like, before the falling out with my family, like, oh, everybody can tell you know me and my family get together just cause it's a new day, baby. Yeah. We used to always, you know, I love family time. I love being around my friends. That's what I like. But so when it comes to that, for me, I do feel like actually calling yourself not liking somebody because somebody else don't like them. It's high school.
Yeah.
But when it comes to the disrespect, like if they done disrespected you, just know you can't just sit around me like we about to be like, we might be on Facebook, you comment on something and I'm gonna give you that thank you, I'm gonna give you that cordial, you know, whatever, but it's never for me gonna be I strongly fuck with this person and I know they don't fuck with my day ones. Like, that's what I'm really rocking with. Now, you a little different, you know.
If we locked in,
ain't no switching up.
Yeah.
You know, but you different. Because you know, like, as far as you go, that bitch, you call me with some bullshit. I won't bullshit with you. You too, which like you said, you're not conversational. So you don't have those issues. But when you would call me and you be in college having your little issues, them bitches already know they on my shit list. Like, you know what I'm saying? They'll come and I'm not fucking with you. You get what I'm saying? And that's just me. So like, man, I ain't trying to be like, oh, I don't fuck with you because she don't like you because you like her nigga picture. So like, it ain't even none of that. We still cool. I might comment on your shit, whatever. But
I feel like it's cool to be cordial. We grown. Like, it's cool to be cordial. It ain't gotta be on no like, I fuck with her more than I fuck with you now. No, if you my bitch, you my bitch.
Okay, I have another friend.
I mean, she's my lady.
This is a little off the topic of like loyalty. Okay, so you have a friend. How often do you think you're supposed to see that friend? If you're initiating invites to go places, but that friend is not showing up.
One-sided. That's that question.
One-sided friendship.
Let us get that in. That's gonna flow into the.
Yeah. Okay, we gonna get there because that's the good one right here. Okay, wait. Our next question. So, do you think you can go into business with your friend? I know you said you think
yeah, I think you can. You'd have to be on the same page as far as like, you know, what you want out of the business, your goals. And I do think like you have to be more professional because like if you're just running something by yourself, you can do stuff on your time or, you know, when you want to do stuff. I think, you know, to run a business with your friend, you have to have like a set schedule. You have to have some true structure, like so things can fall into place more easily. You won't have like disagreements or you know.
I feel like you can, but I feel like it's hard sometimes because it's kind of like, where do we draw that line of, okay, we friends, but we need to get down to business type shit. Like, don't get me wrong, because you know, I be with you like, bitch, you bullshitting. Like, damn, we got a deadline, we got to be timely, we got to be on shit because we both said we want to do a podcast, but for me, it's kind of like, sometimes I feel like, I'm over here wrecking my brain. I'm over here like trying to get stuff together, and I'm not talking to you. So we're not on the phone or we're not sitting down together doing what we supposed to be doing. So I feel like you ain't doing what I'm needing you to do or what we need to do. Like, it really shouldn't be about, if we in business together, for me, I feel like it shouldn't be about me having to say, hey, do this or something like, because the podcast is both of our goal. Like, we want to do this, we want to take off with it. So I feel like you have just as much part in the business as I do, and whatever you feel like is a contribution to it, you should handle. Like, don't ask me. That's how I feel. Like, just do it, because I be over here getting to it. Like, my advertising, for me, what I would want to see you advertising more, because you do have a different following. Your college friends, people that know you and just don't know me, simply like that. You did start your business with your lip gloss stuff. I feel like you gotta be just as much as a marketing person as I'm doing on my stuff. I'm not necessarily saying we gotta do the same thing, but I just be feeling like sometimes we don't be on the same page.
Yeah.
And I don't feel like it affects our friendship or shit like that. But as far as the business aspect, I'm like, well, shit, either we gonna do it or we not gonna do it, or because it do make it hard when one person feel like they are putting more forth, and because if one person feel like that, then it make them want to be like, okay, I don't know, maybe she don't really want this, maybe let's not do this or whatever like that. And that goes into effect as far as with our vending machine too, because we did that because now it was your idea to get the shit, and we did, but the moves just wasn't made for us to get it nowhere, and now that shit is sitting in storage. So if you want to buy a vending machine,
hit us up.
your girls.
Nah, they still need to let that vending machine business go ahead and do what they need to do, because that's just residuals. Just like y'all can just be making money in y'all sleep. But I do feel like, as far as your question goes, I do feel like y'all have to be on the same page, like you said, Sid. And also, like, I feel like y'all both kind of do need to be business minded and want the same thing out of it. That same, like, I don't like to say end goal, because once you hit that end goal, then it's like you kind of, okay, we don't reach this goal, so we cool. No, it's like, I don't like to say end goal. Let's just keep it going or whatever. Since we know we can reach that.
She always say, the end goal is financial freedom. We want to be able to.
Right.
We got kids. We don't want to have to be like, can't come to work, or oh, my baby's sick, so I'm missing money. That's our end goal. Like, and also with the whole podcast, another end goal is just being real, trying to relate, because maybe y'all can relate to us, or maybe it's somebody going through some shit we done went through. People be able to tell you how they got through it or anything like that. All this together, but if we want to do something that we enjoy, all that. But like, when you getting started, it's just not all fun and games like you think it would be. It's really a lot of work. So
it's very time consuming.
It is, and I do feel like I think that's everybody's little low-key little goal, kind of like you want to have something with you and your best friend or whatever. But you gotta understand, if y'all don't have that same drive to, not speaking on y'all or nothing with me either, but just speaking in general, like, if you gotta understand, like, it's okay if you got this friend that want to just do the 9 to 5, and then you got this friend that they okay with you doing that 9 to 5, the goddamn fun, they other little entrepreneurship shit. You got people who want to have their own business. That is okay. I feel like in this era, like, everybody want to be entrepreneurs, and some people don't even be built to be entrepreneurs. Right. Your customer service is shit.
Everybody is not a boss.
Everybody not a boss, but want to be. You know what I'm saying? Your customer service is shit. You know what I'm saying? Hang that shit up. Yeah. But, and that's not to discourage nobody, but I'm just saying, I'm being real. But I feel like we have to also be real with ourselves and know, like, a friend can be a good friend. It could be your best friend, but that don't mean, like,
they're your business friend.
Exactly. And you have to, too, know that I don't feel like it would be on verges of falling out, like, immediately, but it can lead to, like, a disagreement or falling out, because you gotta think, this is money that we could be making, or this money that we are making, so this ain't nothing to play with. So I do feel like it is a part where you have to kind of separate the friendship and the business, like, to really actually make this feel like a handshake type thing, instead of like, you my bitch, we got each other, yeah, have each other, but y'all gotta understand, like, where it's like, no, bitch, no, I love you. You my girl, but we got a business. It's business. We gotta get this shit done.
Right.
And I do feel like sticking to a schedule is really good too.
Yeah, I think like for us, I feel like we should have like a schedule. Like, okay, I know this is like probably, I'm gonna be real, but like have like, okay, we record on this day, we do edits on this day, we do this from this time, so that we can have a set schedule in the week. So, it's not like, I know some things do have to be last minute, like, oh, we need to get this done. But I feel like we do need to have a schedule, and then also like for instance, like with the marketing thing, we need to build up our business pages versus like, for instance, like when you post the questions or whatever, that's from your page, so people not really seeing me. They're not like, oh, this Dominique can't see me. That's just you post a question from your Facebook. So it's like, okay, we need to build the business itself and build our brand. So people can know, like for instance, if we posting from
like you had told me, like
they don't know if it's me or you. You know what I mean?
Right, but we don't got that many followers on there. So us trying to build our brand is personally going to come from the people that's following us right now. As they share, yeah, that's gonna gather people that don't know us.
Yeah.
But like you said the other day, tag me in what you post, cool. But at the same time, and we tagging that business page at the same time, you gotta be posting from your page and tagging that business page so that we can lure the people to that business page.
Right.
So that once we gain those people, then we're able to engage from that business page at that point. But I solely feel like, shit, let me just say, because I don't really know, because I don't see 2 followers, because I don't know how to. But from the followers that we do have on YouTube already, I feel like those are people that know us. Like, I don't feel like it's no strangers.
Yeah.
So we have to build and post here and there on TikTok, places where we gonna get other exposure. So yeah, from my personal page, I do that right now. But
I do feel like
it's good enough. Yeah.
My bad. I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
I feel like to accommodate though what she's saying as well. Yeah, I just noticed because I did have a business, because you're talking about business Facebook, right? Yeah, so I did have a business Facebook page, so it could go to an aspect as far as y'all posting questions on there, and then you sharing it on your personal page, because of course they quite naturally know, because that's how I used to get my love. That's how I got my followers up on my business page, just kind of posting already on the business page, and I share it, then you make them share it, and then this person come to share, because you seen, of course you follow my business page,
right?
But
that's a good way.
You know what I'm saying? So that's a good way to also kind of, so you're accommodating both of y'all needs or whatever. But
I have had people from like my Instagram. I didn't even really think, because I have followers on Instagram, but not supporters, and I realized that posting it on Reel. You look at your likes, you be like, okay. If I post something like me, a picture or something, I'm gonna get likes. But as soon as I post something that I'm doing, it's minimum likes. Like people just scrolling by it. But I did have a few people that was like, oh, that was hilarious, y'all podcast. I'm like, oh, I didn't really know people was watching from Instagram, but they are watching from Instagram. But one thing I want to work on is like when I'm posting about us going live, how to actually get people to, get on our live from my Instagram.
You have to tag them. So I get notifications from this lady. I follow her, but I know for a fact that I didn't tag myself in her live. Like she'll like, like people are so just tag everybody.
So I feel like another good thing for us is like, okay, you go live on Facebook, I'm gonna go live on Instagram, and I'm gonna tag. I guess you say tag everybody, and then they're gonna get a notification. They be like, they mention you. They be like,
I'm like, it's a little conversation to be had off camera, because we done.
This is what I'm saying. This is what we need to talk about as far as our business, to figure out, okay, what needs to be done as far as getting ourselves out there. Like these are definitely like ideas, probably off the camera, that we need to have.
But we keeping it real with y'all, so we letting y'all in. You hear me knocking?
But so I mean.
But yeah, all this good shit. We definitely, we got some work to do.
We got a lot of work to do.
We definitely do. We definitely do.
I do feel like y'all are definitely doing good. Definitely investing in y'all brand. I can see that for myself with the camera and stuff. Everything gets very good as far as the layout without y'all having a studio and everything. So I will give y'all ladies stuff. Like I feel like it was good. And I listened to I watched the last podcast. And I really enjoyed that as well. So I feel like y'all are doing a great job. Of course, it's just natural to be hard on ourselves or whatever. And me and you are the same, like as far as like, just we want the plans to go how we plan for it to go, to kind of not give ourselves the feeling of feeling overwhelmed or anxiety, to kind of just make it go as smooth as possible. So I am just the same way. I feel like I am that friend out of like me and my friend. I feel like I am the person that's like, okay, let's do this. When you want to do it? Okay, when we gonna do this? Because I know how I can get, and I can get to where like okay, now that's too much. I feel overwhelmed and stuff like.
Yeah.
And I
That
think,
get overwhelmed too.
Yeah,
I feel like, oh my gosh.
so yeah, I feel like,
oh my gosh.
yeah,
Bro, overwhelmed. I need
that's
a
the
couple of
frustration
hours.
part of it.
But I'm also real chill too. So like when I am overwhelmed,
I feel like out of y'all know, I feel like Dominique is probably just because I think about it
she's
personally. Not even just about this, but this is just her period.
Yeah,
She's gonna like freak out like Dominique.
Yeah. I feel like
even I tell her like, calm, you know, it's
like just chill.
What you need to help with?
Panic first.
What you need me to help with? Like, what's up? She like, no, you don't have to help with nothing. That's not for you to do.
Cause I'm gonna panic last. I mean, you know what it is. I'm really gonna panic.
Baby, I'm panicking first, and then once I figure it out, then I can breathe.
Then as I'm giving you advice on not to panic, bitch, I'm over here chest hurt. I got anxiety. Chest hurt, bitch, calm down.
Okay, wait. We gotta stay on topic. We gotta stay on topic. Okay. So we just talked about going into business with your friends. So we just let y'all in now. We just let y'all in.
Yeah.
Don't let us down. Keep it real with us. Okay.
Yeah.
So have you ever been in a one-sided friendship? And just let y'all know, you can comment below.
Go to the other question.
I didn't know we was doing that one. Okay.
Oh, I mean, what?
We got another one. Cool. Is there a friend you feel like you lost and want back, or that you just miss? Have you ever lost a friend that you feel like you want back, or you miss, or Yeah, me neither. I'm gonna say no.
Being like 100%, like for real, just because I'm a person that I like to be real with myself as well, and I can honestly say like no. There's nobody that I used to be friends with that I want back as a friend, because I know, and Dominique can vouch for this too. It's not even about nobody vouching for me, because I don't need nobody to, but I'm a genuine person, and I know like when it comes to friendships, relationships, jobs, anything, I give it my all. So I pour literally my all into anything, anybody I love, anything that I do love. So
100% supportive. Sometimes she overdo it. Sometimes I feel like she's doing so much for us and we not doing enough for her. Like she is a true friend, not expecting something in return for what she's doing for you. I can honestly say that always.
Like, and you better know I'm gonna go to bat for you and the kids at all times.
I know how you
and to give y'all insight, me and Dominique are cousins, so not to say that I'm siding more with, it's just that I know Dominique more than Sydney. I know Sydney well as well, but me and Dominique are cousins, so just to definitely I love Sid. But I will say no, so I don't mean to say it like, like, no, fuck that bitch. It ain't fuck you, I wish you the best. And I genuinely mean that shit, like for real. But it's like, I do know that when I'm okay with letting stuff go, when I know I was actually genuine and a good person. You know what I'm saying?
And you should always be okay. I think that's a wonderful way to be.
So
what about you?
No, I don't have any friends that I've lost, like on some fallout type stuff that I want back as friends.
I just like you can just simply outgrow people too, though.
Yeah,
that's definitely true.
Only friend I wish I had back was Alex, of course.
Yeah,
but that's not that type of situation. Because I only have like a handful of friends, and like everybody that I've been friends with since high school, I feel like I am still their friends. Like even with college friends, because I'm the type of person, I don't really talk to a lot of people, so when I have that one friend, okay, we cool, we lock me in. But I don't really have no friends that I feel like with.
I be having a lot of friends. It may be a lot of homegirls. I do got a lot of homegirls, but
for people to think you such a mean girl, she's really like very sweet and a a butterfly. You just don't. You can't get on her. You can't get on her bad side, because then it's fuck you. It's fuck you.
One wrong move.
Okay.
It's definitely strict, but it's all love.
About yourself though.
And it's all love. And see, one thing about it is the ones I fuck with, it's just because they really accept me for me.
Right.
Like shit, my friends might think, oh, this bitch get on my nerves. Hey, she go about to talk her shit. She go about, and it can be that, but they know their speed. And as long as you accept me, hey, we just gotta. Everybody ain't the same. So, as far as the question though, friend. Not like Sydney said, rest in peace, my girl. A friend that I want back, I can't really think, because I don't got none. Let me just say that now. Because like the kid said, like if I know I didn't wrong you, that's just what we saying. Honestly, that ain't even too much. I can't go into depth too much because I can't even think of one. Damn, if one had came to my mind, that would have been a good one. But
Yeah, I have a friend that actually did me wrong.
And you want that friend back?
No,
Oh.
no, I don't want
Like, you want
friendship
the friend
back.
back?
Because some people change. You be like,
yeah.
you really change. Like,
Facts.
And
when you switch up.
Yeah, and sometimes when people do, you like, I can't even fuck with you after that.
Facts. It's just no coming back.
Yeah, weird situation.
It's a lot of shit, yeah. Because like you said, it do be the principle behind a lot of shit. Because like,
I even had a, go ahead.
No, you good. No, I'm just saying it be the principle behind a lot of shit. Like a lot of shit we kind of could have talked about as just women and being grown, where we could have just solved it right there, and then didn't have to go that far. And then it's kind of like, damn, I thought you would have never did. Like I would have never seen that coming from you.
Right.
But some stuff be needing.
I've been in a situation like that.
Yeah, some stuff do be needing to be shown, and I kind of be like grateful because I every day.
Yeah, revealing yourself right now, fool.
I pray.
Y'all can't go to the top with me and my dog. Like, you know, some stuff like within this, I really be getting chills sometimes because I don't know my purpose right now. Like I'm trying to find my purpose.
This is your purpose.
Yeah. I feel like it, but you know, I'm still on the journey of finding it because maybe this is. But see, my thing is, me just getting in these weird positions with family, friends, and now just having to cut ties. You know, like I feel like God is. This is just me. I believe in God. I cuss a lot. I still believe in God. This is me. Really feeling like God is eliminating. You know how they say everybody can't go with you. And I really feel like it because if you knew me back then, I'm a totally different. I ain't gonna say totally different. I can see my growth. Some things that I might have spazzed about. Some stuff I might, go straight in about. I just don't do it. Like
you learn what to energy to and what not to.
Yeah, and that goes into people being shady about the podcast. Like, I could have gave a reaction, but
is it worth it? What you
what am I getting from her? So a lot of shit I have to let slide. We are adults. We are almost at 30. I got kids. It's just bigger fish to fry out this motherfucker than me giving negative shit my attention. I don't got no energy for that. I love being around the people that's gonna make me laugh and the people that I'm gonna have a good time with. Even if I gotta pick up the phone and cry because I'm just so stressed out because life is life around this bitch.
Sometimes though you need it though. You need sometimes it's not always about a response or sometimes I need to just call and literally like just listen. You don't gotta give no feedback. And like we done had moments like that where I got there and called you ranting or you called me ranting. Literally it's kind of like I done been talking so much I really ain't gave you a chance to kind of come in and say nothing. I just want you to listen because I'm just like so this and this, so sometimes you need that too.
And it's been plenty of friends I feel like have did things and I've let slide. Not my current friends. I kind of reworded it wrong. Let me backtrack. It's been people who I'm no longer friends with who did stuff that I had let slide a lot of times. But I got to that point where I ain't let it slide no more. Like how we in right now is just where we gonna stay.
Yeah, and that's it.
Yeah,
right.
I also too though not like this comes with age, of course. It don't have to be no beef.
It don't
gotta be no
but
beef.
it's quite like growing up. That's how
for me. It ain't no beef. It ain't no beef, but I still don't want to talk to you.
Yeah, I don't fuck with you.
Yeah.
But understand if we ever in like a cordial setting, I don't mind like, hey, how you doing?
So I got a question. Let's say like y'all friends with somebody. Y'all haven't really been friends that long. It's probably been about maybe about 4 years, 3 years, whatever. So let's say like you get an apartment, right? Your mama getting her name because like we said, we got parents that care about us. So when your mama getting her name, and so this person they trying to move back to where you at, and they your friends. So and then the other people, okay. So boom, you have one friend. Y'all all supposed to be, paying the rent or whatever. They just up and move. They move back home. You're like, damn, how we going? Now we got to split rent.
Right.
Boom.
Now you playing an unfair game. I already don't like you off top for doing weird ass shit like this.
Look,
so
I'm gonna tell you about that.
Keep going.
So then boom, you got a homegirl, she loyal, she trying to move back where y'all at, whatever. So okay, cool, we got a room, you can, But it's my mess up for not doing the proper procedures for things. I'm young. So boom, things a little tough. We paying the rent. You start working. I'm gone during the day. Next day, you look in the room. That person gone.
the other person she was gonna have with.
And you there by yourself. Like, and that other person gone.
So what's this, like some college shit?
Yeah.
Okay.
And you there, and now you looking crazy to your family, because, you know, they gotta come save you. Like, your people gotta come down there and save you, like, you just ain't, you know, you just out here doing whatever.
Right.
It's like, well, damn, you know, I don't let, you know, my mama done did, you know, when she was supposed to as a parent, and you left on some, didn't even say you was leaving. I'm talking about, I'm at work, come back, I'm looking in the door, that person gone.
Fucked up, yes. But also that's where that saying comes in that everybody wasn't raised like we were raised, and you have to understand too, even in that time, yeah, y'all were grown, but y'all was still college students, so technically y'all really was still kind of like kids. Y'all ain't really had a real world to where like shit like that is really mattering to them. Like you do some shit like that now in the real world where rent $1,500, $1,500, like how well, and I ain't saying it wasn't that then, but I'm just saying like you know, like that also roots back to everybody was raised differently, because if you had some morals about yourself, you would talk to somebody like, hey, I'm gonna move back home or whatever. But because our parents taught us to, you talk to somebody about that, you don't just up and move, we would have
got just leave somebody with some rent.
Anybody with common sense.
Exactly. But as like, you know, like immaturely thinking that that's okay though. You know what I'm saying?
Like, but that's also another reason why you can't be too nice sometimes to people.
And some shit be your own fault.
Yeah, they do.
It's just like
that's why I was like, I should have did this, that, and the third. So just in case this happens, I'm protected. And my mom, you know what I'm saying? I was kind of being like, oh yeah, my mom should have that, yeah, for sure. And I ended up being the one looking crazy. So I do have some friends, but I feel like I lost some shit about that, and I don't want to back as a friend because
it's like a lesson learned.
It is lesson learned.
And I be grateful for those little lessons, because it's like if I wouldn't have went through it, I wouldn't have.
Facts.
Yeah.
We're gonna wrap it up with this question, y'all. Have you ever been in a one-sided friendship? Yes.
I don't feel like I have.
One-sided.
Yeah.
Like you invite them somewhere, they don't come. They want you to come where they go. Oh, like one-sided. So like you invite them somewhere, they don't show up, or they got a reason why they can't come, but they always trying to invite you somewhere, and they want you to show up. Yeah, that's one-sided.
Yeah, that's one-sided as hell.
Yeah.
On that term, no, I haven't. I feel like whatever. I don't have any friends, so which I didn't learn too like older too. That ain't even nothing to brag about either though. I'm okay with actually now making new friends as an adult. You know what I'm saying? As far as like having, you know what I'm saying? Like usually before it used to be like a you know, like day ones, 8 months. Yeah.
She used to be no new friends.
Yo, 8 months and day ones. There's ones that switch up on you too, though. Like, you know, they don't also always have your best interest. And I do feel like you can outgrow friendships, and it's not a bad thing. Y'all just kind of can want different things out of life and stuff like that. And, you know, y'all outlook on life is different. And things just kind of, y'all on different paths, and that's okay. But I will say, as far as like one-sided, the one friend that I am talking about, like I do feel like she shows up to a lot of stuff, like when she can or whatever, and even if she can't, she makes sure she, you know, if it's a birthday party, a gift or whatever, anything like that. I can't really say I have a one-sided friendship. One-sided relationship, that's a different story. I have been in that.
True, same. But I done been in some one-sided friendships, probably still in them, really trying to figure out how I'm gonna wean myself out of them.
It do be, that's something to talk about though. Like real, it's actually hard weaning yourself off of people, especially
when you genuinely fuck with them, but that reciprocation is just not the same. So you like, damn, I really hate that I'm about to have to
do you like that. But it be like the like they don't reciprocate the same. But however, like they do still kind of lean on you as a friend though, if that makes sense. So it's
maybe
kind of like
your situation
when you know, like, well, it's kind of like when you know what type of friend you are for them, they can't afford for you to cut them. Like some people like really be needing you as a friend because you're that friend that they don't get from their other friends or nothing like that, you know. So I do feel like that kind of too be kind of like, damn, I don't even want to damn do you like that, because I know about your only real genuine friend for real, you know?
I just want people to normalize being the friend, I think we said this earlier, but just being the friend that you actually really want. Because that's really important. And I'm gonna take excuse me, I'm gonna take Sydney as an example, because y'all know this is my friend. But when I say a reciprocation of energy, I mean like Sydney. Let me go where what I don't mean. Sid, can you send me 10 on a cash app? Can you She sent me $10, and now she try to, maybe like 2 days later, they be like, hey, can you send me $10 just to kind of test that? I'm not talking about nothing like that, because if you got to do some shit like that ain't even really your friend. You trying to test to see if they can get your $10 back or some shit like that. That's weird. I'm talking about reciprocate energy. I celebrate your birthday with you. So my birthday roll around and I'm sending out these mass text messages like, hey, can y'all come, turn up with me for my birthday? I want to do this, that, and the third. I can honestly say, hand on the Bible, these two and my god sister are the only ones who have ever came along with me on any birthday trips. And this ain't even to offend nobody, because the friends, that's my friends that I consider friends, y'all know y'all my friends, I still love y'all. But what I'm saying is, I've always invited multiple people, and these have only been the ones who have actually, I guess, that consider me more important enough to actually come celebrate my day with me. Because I get a lot of birthday dinner invites, trip invites, going out invites, and I'm always there 9 times out of 10. If my babysitter babysitting, you can best believe I'm coming through. But now if I can't, some people can't. I'm not mad about when a person can't or something really is important. But don't try to bullshit me like, oh, I don't feel good. Oh, I think I'm gonna be doing something. Oh, I don't think I can. Bullshit lies, you really can save it. You don't even gotta give me no response, honestly, because when people do that, like over the years, that stuff starts being important. We're getting older, so if you really love somebody, you should always take that time, whether you can go on a birthday trip. I'm not really just saying it. If your money might be funny, I understand that. But if you know it's really something that you can do and you actually really consider that person a friend, you should always be able to show them that they have some type of importance in your life. Because I think I do it very well with the people that I really consider myself being friends.
You do. And I can vouch for her in situations where and this ain't speaking on nobody's financial situation, but she's a hardworking mother, single mother of 3 kids, and she gets that shit done. But like,
appreciate it though.
But what I'm saying is, like, I've seen her continuously show up. Literally, like, would still show up with a gift.
And the fucked up part is, y'all don't even be knowing I be broke for real.
But that's what I'm saying. We not claiming broke no more, but I'm saying,
and I ain't even gonna say broke, because mama said stop saying it, but y'all don't even know. I be in a financial bind, baby. I'm in a bind, and I still be got
my girl literally shows up, like, for real. For me, my son, like, I literally can vouch for that. Like, literally, like, it could be a situation where I know, because we talk a lot, I know she could have this going on, but because I did it, and not even that we do tick for tack, but because I really did shower her with love for her birthday, she want to make sure she do that same exact thing, if not more for me. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like that's very important.
It is important, because that show you where you lie with somebody, and guarantee if your friend, like she said, she might know, like, if your friend really know, oh, my friend ain't got it right now, they ain't gonna hold that against you. Right. They ain't hold that against you. Like, that's just a lot of things Sydney done did for me, and I done did a lot of things for her, but we ain't do it on oh, she did this shit for me last week, so let me hurry up and get back with her next week. It ain't never been on those stuff like that. So, like, you know when it's a genuine friendship, you know it's just genuine relationships with your people. Them shits is just really important. You really have to show up for people how they show up for you.
That is very important.
I try to show up for everybody. I'm one of the friends, any of my friends ask me to do anything, I'm gonna do it. Like, you ask me to do something, I'm gonna do it. I'm pull up.
You are terrible. Like,
I am.
You be spreading yourself thin in the
I do, and I be like, I could be doing the most that week or the most that day, or be tired, and then Kiara she asked me to pull up on something, I'm pull up. You ask me, I'm gonna pull up. Like that's just who I am, because I don't know, that's just who I am. I just feel like my friends can pull up on me when I ask them to do some stuff. Like when we trying to go downtown, bitch, I'm gonna need you to pull up.
Who?
You. Okay, we get downtown, bitch. I'm like,
I don't even know what's fun with y'all saying
I love
that.
downtown. Like, when a lot of people don't, but I love it. But I'm like, damn. I'm like, damn, bitch,
I do like the lounge. I think it's called. I do.
That's why I go. That's why I go.
Yeah,
That's all the
She
place I
stay in there. I don't even like that spot like this.
Really? Have you been there, bitch? Oh, you have.
Yeah, that's what we got.
I like it
I think it
too.
was Aisha's birthday. Or no, that was.
It was.
It had to be Aisha's birthday this year. That's what we went. And
No. Aisha's birthday.
yeah, I had on orange when DJ was there. We went to Juniper.
But no. It's different now. I feel like I can see you out there after that.
Okay.
Cause
Well, let me let y'all know I'm recording next time I go downtown with this motherfucker. She been trying to
but I go downtown all the time though. I go down all the time.
She stay downtown. I mean,
But that's like a safe place to go.
It is.
You know, you ain't gotta worry about
Yeah, I guess. Soon as seen, I would kind of just feel like, no, it really just that safe.
It's not.
Yeah.
It's not that safe.
But I'm gonna say it while it's on my mind. I had seen a video last week about, and it made a lot of sense. If you look at stuff like this, it would help you kind of change your perspective on how you look at this. If you start treating relationships and friendships how you treat being a mom, like you'll really start like, you know, kind of like as far as like you go drop your kids off with your mama and she like, I don't want, it's fine, you don't gotta. But then if somebody kind of tell you in a relationship or a friendship like, I don't really, but you still trying to pursue that or trying to do this or trying to make this work.
Yeah.
But when it comes to like anything with your kids, somebody can tell you like, I really wasn't expecting them today. Oh, don't worry about it. They can come back with me. Like, that's what the video was saying. Like, I'm like, damn. Make a lot of, because I don't play with my motherfucking child. Like, let me get any little sense of you being fucking funny. Yeah, don't worry about it. It's cool. Oh, he can come with me. That ain't no problem. Which I don't experience that at all. But I'm just saying, I'm real mom bad about my child. But I have a very supportive system when it comes to my child on my side and his dad's side. But just want to be clear. I don't think I was being salty.
Do you feel like it's any areas where, as a friend, you can fix like yourself? Do you feel like you struggling?
Yes, I do feel like we were talking about being blunt and stuff like that. I can feel like I may can come off a little rude sometimes, and it's not purposely. Like it's just kind of like I'm just gonna tell you what it is, and I apologize if you take it wrong, but it's kind of like I can feel. And this is not even just with friendships; it's just like period. When I talk to people, I feel like I'm a little rough on the tongue. So it's kind of like I'm never apologizing about what I said because I always say what I mean and mean what I say. But I feel like damn, that was kind of rough, Kia. You could have got them. You didn't have to say that rough like that.
I really don't even be thinking that rough for people felt this like I probably used to do in high school. Like high school was really bad, but I
feel like I feel like we right there together when it comes to being rough. Cause I feel like
you actually a little bit more rough right now. Like as far as like the bluntness, I feel like you are. If anybody, you see, I talk to you, so I know. But if anybody else has experience, you giving your real. Yeah, I'll say that about you now. I think they can agree now, cause
I do feel like that's one thing. Like period, I can work on with myself. Like kind of how
I don't think it's anything to work on. I think it's more of your tone.
Yeah.
Because the words need to be said.
Right.
But how you actually say it can be a softer approach.
You can say anything, it depends on how you say it.
Right. Yeah. So I do feel like my delivery could definitely be kind of like, okay, goddamn, like tone it. And I don't never yell, but I just get stern. Like, yeah, that's stupid as fuck. Why the fuck would you do that? Yeah. That's dumb.
That's crazy.
So now I'm like, now the motherfuckers calling me for some words of affirmation. Now I call it being dumb. Like, I do that.
So what about you, Sid? Do you feel like is anything that you can work on, like to be a better friend, or you feel like you feel like you pretty much you fine? You feel like you pretty much do a good job?
To be a better friend, maybe like texting my friends more than they text me.
Cause you were definitely a bitch.
But I mean, if y'all text me, I will call later. You know, cause I like to call versus text. But to be a better friend, I don't know. Like, you feel like there's anything I can do to be a better friend?
Holding people accountable.
Holding people accountable, like
More so, like, just like you said earlier, when somebody might come to you with something, you just like, okay, you brush stuff off a lot, and that's your character. I get it, but I feel like even if you feel any type of way, like, and you just didn't want to voice it because maybe you don't want to take that route, you don't want to go down that road. It don't got to be confrontational, but I feel like you could do more voicing your opinions and letting people know. Even me. And
I think I voice my opinion too.
I mean, yeah, you do, but I'm just saying, like, some stuff I feel like you might not like some stuff I say, and it might be like, bitch, all right, you need to chill. I can be checked as a friend. I mean, friend, though, I feel like we need that, like, and I don't feel like, sometimes I feel like maybe it's because I'm just so loud or outspoken and how I am that my friends don't always get it to me. I could use that.
I feel like it's good that you can acknowledge that you are okay with being checked and not taking it as a like, bitch, who the fuck?
Yeah. No, I feel like
who is this for?
As an adult, we gotta know where, like, cause I might say some stuff, and I might in my mind think maybe I might think you or even somebody else might feel some type of way, but y'all didn't say that to me. You know what I'm saying? And it could be granted it didn't make you feel no type of way.
Yeah,
though,
I would be bothered about some things, or like a lot of things, like. Cause I feel like I pick and choose like what like she said earlier, like, you know, what you want to give your energy to. Like, okay, it's like, cause I feel like if you say something, I'll be like, I mean, now why do that? Or no, I will say something. But you
that's different. But I don't really. I mean, in the business, I do want more. I want more from you, like. Instead of like my ideas, I do want more of yours. I do want more of your input on a lot of stuff. But yeah, you supportive. You know, you always a call away. I know you dependable. So in the friendship, so I'm cool with that. And ain't really nothing on the friendship side that I would really too much ask of you. But and as far as myself though, something I can do better as a friend, I don't know. For me, that's more of a, I can't really call my faults on that or anything. I feel like my friends, I need them to just hold me accountable for anything that they feel like I might say or do that they don't agree with. But yeah, you gotta tell me, because it might be something I thought I was all the way right about, and maybe I wouldn't. You know, so. And
it comes from too, also, like, you know, sometimes you done something so long in life, you know, like, you know, just a certain way you go about doing things, ain't nobody ever checked you on it. Even though you done probably been wrong all your life, but ain't nobody just that's just how she is. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody ever checked you about it. So I mean, you know it's wrong, but nobody ever told you it was wrong. So you just continue to do the shit. So sometimes you do be needing that person to kind of like, I don't know who you used to do it, but that shit ain't okay. Like stop it. So you do be needing that, you know, because sometimes you do stuff for so long that it's just programmed in you. So you just, you know,
yeah, but y'all, we appreciate y'all for kicking it with us today. Today was some real shit. Like,
this was fun.
Definitely appreciate having you, my girl.
Yeah, thank y'all for having me. I really enjoyed myself.
Come again.
Anytime.
But yeah, definitely y'all get into it with us. Definitely comment, like, subscribe. Tell a friend, tell a friend. You know, we all about realness. If y'all have any topics that y'all would love for us to touch on or speak on, drop them. Yeah, for real. Let us know. We fucking with y'all because y'all fucking with us. You know? Fuck with us. Y'all know we got it.
We really appreciate it.
We checking out.
Yeah.
Until next time.
It's been real, y'all. Bye.
Yeah. Because I ain't want the camera to die.